The Aussie dollar fell below 69.9 US cents at its lowest point today, after the US launched more strikes against Iran, with Donald Trump vowing there will be more attacks unless both sides reached a peace deal. And then a few hours later, US Central Command said it had completed its additional strikes against Iran. Then the Aussie dollar bounced back, but is still close to its lowest level in 2 months. So after both sides traded missiles, which is the complete opposite of what happens during a ceasefire, the gold price remained steady, while the oil price, which initially surged, gave up most of its gains from the past few hours, which suggests traders are still hopeful the peace deal Mr. Trump keeps promising might happen soon. So that might explain why the Australian share market went from falling pretty sharply to ending its day a tiny bit lower. Now, on Asian markets, Hong Kong fell quite sharply, while Japan and South Korea didn't do as badly. And Wall Street's S&P 500 fell to its lowest level in more than a month. Now, the latest US inflation figures certainly didn't help. These numbers show cost of living for Americans rising at its fastest pace in 3 years, mostly due to a surge in petrol prices thanks to the war. When asked about this at the White House, the US president gave a pretty strange response, saying, "You know what I love? I love the inflation." Then he went on to claim the US has been taking out millions of barrels of oil from the Strait of Hormuz, which hasn't been independently verified yet, which would, in his words, lead to inflation coming down like a rock, just like his poll numbers. And that's finance.